In this video, I'm going to be breaking down how I caught this 3R trade trading Atom, right? So it all started off of the 4 hour where I had this zone drawn out. I'm going to just delete it for right now and draw it out real quick. When I saw this level in which the market continually rejected off of, right? Over and over again, where you see it here, you see it here, here, over and over again. We're seeing the market react to this level, right? Now, there's other levels as well, such as here, which will also be very important. And then you have some that were lower as well, right? But as you can see off of these levels, the market is always reacting, right? It's reacting. And it's also reacting the other way as well, right? So with this information, I was already ready to have some type of buy off of this level, especially because we were also in a uptrend, right? We're also in an uptrend in which I drew my fib from this low to this high, right? Now let me go back to my original drawings really fast. But I drew my fib from this low to this high, right? Now, when it comes to the fib, my favorite area is the 786, 886. Yes, you can play it off the 0.5618. But like I said, I just prefer that 786, 886 because your stop loss compared to your take profit, if it gets up to that high, is a lot bigger. Your returns are a lot larger potentially off of this 786, 886, right? And so, bam, the market came over here. I had caught it for a buy prior, and it returned again over here, like Thursday, Friday. And from this point, all I do is scale down to a lower time frame, like the 30-minute, right? I scale down to the 30-minute. Now, in the 30-minute, the market is in this area. I'm trying to find a level that I want it to break. All right, I'm trying to find a level that I want it to break that may also indicate if it's above here, it's going to break up. Right, just like how we did on the 4 hour, and I seen this level, and I seen these other levels. We do the same for the 30-minute, the 30-minute, and we find a level that we wanted to see break above, and hopefully the market continues pushing above. So my level was here, because as you can see, once again, a lot of rejections off of this level, right? A lot of them, right? But then we also seen once it broke above, it has some potential upside where it get up to this next zone. And so it did get up to this next zone, but I was thinking that it was going to continue up, right? There's multiple reasons why I thought it was going to continue up. One, because typically when the market came here before, it pushed up, came here before, it pushed up to this level, rejected off of this level again, pushed up to that level. So I was like, okay. Also, we had this recent high over here. And at that time as well, Bitcoin hadn't made its move yet. Like Bitcoin was still down in here. And so I'm like, okay, when Bitcoin makes its move, Atom should as well, right? And so it definitely went up to this next level. Um, at one point, it did pull back, right? Like I'll show you the replay. At one point, it did pull back, um, but I just trusted the trade, right? Usually, once it gets to that point where I'm up a 1 hour, 2 hour, I will move my stop loss. So I enter here. I will move my stop loss, but in this case, I actually held it, and so I went from a potential 2 hour trade that I could have just secured right there to a 3 hour trade that ended up hitting the high, and so it was pretty decent. I am in some other cryptos as well, but this is one that I closed out already. I am in Bitcoin Cash currently, which I'll show after this replay. But as you can see, the market pulled all the way back down. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, if it can respect this level still, it's going to reach up to these highs that it previously hit over here. And as you can see, it shot up, tapped to take profit, and so on. Like I said, I am in Bitcoin Cash, similar setup. similar setup in which I took the fib from this low to this high, came to my 786, just waited for it to break that level. Once again, it was a level here, and I talked about this in the prior video as well. This is the level I was waiting on it to break, and as you can see, it's pushing, right? And it's just under TP1, but we're going to see if we can get to this level and then also that high. But yeah, it's looking good. Like I said, I broke this down in the last video, and the point that I pointed out in that video as well was Bitcoin still hadn't made its move yet. And so yeah, we're going to see if these can continue to push up. But other than that, that's the reason why I entered in Atom. And like you can see, like I said, we are in BCH Bitcoin Cash in profit. And so if you are looking for this a Telegram group where you can get signals, where you can get these videos and updates on trades and everything for absolutely free, I will have a link down below. If you like these type of videos, subscribe, like, comment, and I'm going to continue to make these videos. And like I said, so if you want a free group, Telegram is down below, and shoot, let's get this money.